Hey guys, it's Eric and Tiana. Welcome to another edition of Table It.
This past Monday was Canadian Thanksgiving, and I've got a big bag of meat. This is turkey leftovers.
That's right, and what better thing to make out of turkey leftovers? First of all, I should say I am coming down from a cold right now. I guess I'm on the upswing. I'm getting better, and Tiana has caught it. So we're kind of crossing paths on the way down. Best thing to do for a cold is to make a classic turkey noodle soup.
So we're going to use up our leftovers. We're going to teach you how to get over a cold in some sort of way.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's just get into it.
Absolutely.
So as far as ingredients goes, it's pretty simple. This is something you could even make on a weeknight. We've got some low sodium chicken stock. We've got celery, sliced carrots, lots of garlic. Garlic is really good for your immune system, so if you're getting sick or you are sick, this will really help. We're gonna throw some corn in it. We've got sweet onion. This is gluten-free pasta. This is brown rice pasta, just because I can't eat gluten, but you can use whatever you prefer. We've also got our big bag of meat. If it's not after Thanksgiving, you could use chicken breast. We're going with turkey, and we've got salt and pepper for seasoning. So let's boil some pasta and head to the. So with gluten-free pasta, it gets really starchy when you boil it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna parboil it and then rinse it so that it doesn't really over thicken the soup. So always season your pasta water, or your pasta water, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna put in some noodles here.
Why'd you hide your wine behind the Cheerios?
Need your guts. So we're gonna let that boil, kind of half cook, and we're gonna start our actual soup.
All right, quick question for you. What's your favorite thing to do when you're sick?
When I'm sick?
Yeah. Like you're told like you don't want to.
You want to move?
Yeah. What do you do?
I watch movies. I have a whole collection of movies and like a few rotational like ones that are really good. Pajamas, soup, tea, and movies.
Nice.
My favorite movie to watch when I'm sick is probably Almost Famous.
Okay. Yeah, you like to laugh?
Hang on, we're gonna do this. Yeah, okay, so Eric, when you're sick, so as you are recently, or were recently, what do you do when you're sick?
I left the house 3 times each day to walk my dog, and the rest of the time was spent on the couch pretty much doing the same thing, except I like to just go through the entire series of Band of Brothers, and that usually lasts like a good solid weekend, and then I'm fine. What do you think of that?
Good talk.
Okay, so while the pasta is parboiling, we're going to start on some of the vegetables. So we have some vegetable oil that's on about a medium-high heat and is hot enough now that we're going to add vegetables in a certain order. I like to add in a certain order. First of all, your onions are going to cook faster than your garlic, and you don't want to burn the garlic in this case. So we're going to go onions, garlic, then carrots, because it's a harder vegetable and it doesn't soften as easily, and then some celery as well for flavor. Tiana loves celery in soups, by the way.
I hate cooked celery, but you gotta eat your veggies.
Yeah, and you can add whatever you want, whatever you like to eat. Probably turn the vent on, eh?
Maybe a little bit. All right, so we've got our stock in the pot now. It's simmering away.
Oh, yeah.
It smells so good. We've got our shredded turkey, so we're going to add this to the pot now. It's probably, what, 2 cups, I think?
About 2 cups, yep.
Yeah, again, if you don't have leftover turkey and you're doing this just on a regular weeknight or on a weekend, you can just get maybe one of those pre-roasted chickens, or use your own leftover chicken breast, whatever. And then we've also got our pasta. So this is, you can see it's cooled. We parboiled it and then rinsed it with cold water to get the extra
Starch.
starch, that's the word, extra starch off so it doesn't really clump up. So we're going to add this. It's going to go in kind of a lump. And from here, we just need to heat all of our ingredients through, make sure all the turkey is heated through, heat the pasta and make sure it's fully cooked, and then we're going to season our chicken noodle soup.
Now this is kind of a cheater method because we used a pre-made chicken stock. However, if you do have a carcass left over from your turkey, it's an excellent idea to keep them in the freezer. I have a few carcasses in my freezer. We just didn't have the time to use them and make a stock from chicken stock or a turkey stock from the actual carcass, which is an excellent idea. Don't throw the carcasses out.
No, you just, same thing, onions, garlic, celery, carrot, saute or boil that with your carcass, cover it with water.
Oh yeah, it turns out much better, I find, than the store stuff. Now this is great for a family. How much would you say is in there? There's probably 8 cups?
8 cups,
8 cups of soup.
We have a family of 4 and that'll easily feed us with leftovers.
And if you're talking someone like me, single guy on his own, 8 cups, that's freezable.
For sure.
And the next time you're sick, whether or not it's bottle of wine induced, you just pull that out of the freezer, let her defrost in the sink, and
do you really go for soup when you've had a glass or 2 of wine?
No, but I can't make 8 cups of burrito, Tiana. So after simmering for however long you wanted to simmer, we didn't let it go that long because we're making an episode here, but you can let it go for hours if you want. You can add whatever kind of spices that you want to add to it, to the flavors that you're used to. Like I said, experimenting with soup is something you can definitely do. You're never going to go wrong with it. So this is done. The vegetables are cooked through. The turkey is nice and warm. It smells delicious, and it's just a really nice, hearty soup that if you're sick like the both of us, it's going to help you get better.
Full of nutrients, and again, everybody has that one thing that kind of reminds them of their childhood or is comfortable, so customize it to what you like. Speaking of liking, if you like this video, make sure you like it, comment, subscribe, and let us know we're doing a good job.
That was a really nice segue.
Thank you. So I guess all that's left to do is table it.
Okay, as for our American friends that might be watching this, a tradition in Canada is to tell a funny Thanksgiving story.
Is that a tradition?
So, well, it is now. They'll never know. So, what was the funniest thing that happened to you this Thanksgiving?
This Thanksgiving, I got my mom a little tipsy.
Okay.
My mom isn't, not that she's not a drinker, but she'll have like a glass of wine with dinner. And we had a couple of glasses and she got a little bit tipsy. So.
And what happened?
That's about it.
No. It's not funny.